It's time for another death battle! Yeah! Guess what we're watching today? Today is gonna be the planned full battle that we've been waiting for. The legends themselves, the underdogs of slapstick cartoons. Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat. Personally, I'm rooting for Wile E. Coyote. I've always loved Wile E. Coyote. I love how his indomitable his spirit is, and his never give up attitude. He's resilient. I respect that. Also, he deserves a W after everything Warner Bros. Has put him through recently. Oh shit, they are going in swinging already.
Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
Finally!
My boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
To find out who will win a death battle. Bring it on, boys!
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribespeople of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity.
Clever.
To the Sowetmok, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great coyote stalks the American Southwest.
Wait,
hunting his
whoa, that's a lot of
indefatigable
species.
prey,
I gotta have to
the
read that later.
Roadrunner. And this modern Wile E. Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile E. was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory.
He's never
An easy
spoken?
task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
Oh, that's
They're
cool.
also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour.
They
Though
are
that's
fast.
cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still. Or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile E. manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all.
He's
But
just
he
that
does.
determined,
No, really,
people.
it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the coyote and the roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile E.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Wile E.'s got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up
He's
the
got
difference.
who's it's and
He's
what's
got your
it's
classics
galore.
like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet.
Bumblebees, don't forget
Many
bumblebees.
of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile E. has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's
What?
the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile E. is their most devoted customer, contributing
yeah.
up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops.
That's
Oh, don't worry,
bullshit.
I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clonomatic,
No wonder
Acme
he's
Death
suing
Ray,
them.
Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile E uses is intentionally sabotaged.
I knew
because
it!
Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners.
Oh, you
My
gotta
man
be
cannot
kidding me.
catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
Yeah.
No matter the severity
He's
of
resilient.
his failures, Wile E. is still a toon and can bounce back from just about
Toon
anything.
Force
He's
is
been
a
sliced,
is
stabbed, squashed,
incredible.
exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verged for the last 87 years straight, without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal coyote of Sowetmok legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to
Oh,
catch
really?
the Roadrunner.
No
Yeah,
fooling?
so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every toon's got it, not just
Yeah.
the loony ones. And It's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page.
Yeah, Toon Force is nothing to be
essentially dictating
sneezed
their
at.
personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the coyote when he looks down.
Toons
Yeah.
are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Luffy is able to
Wile E
do so much
developed
cool
a counter
stuff.
to this immortality, the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves Toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet
Wait,
again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was
He
Wile's
has.
experience as a veteran Toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced Toons like Wile E who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile E should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tunes.
Seriously?
Like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure in
He's
his life
blown up
mission.
the sun.
He's helped stop a
Holy
meteor
shit,
from
this guy
destroying
got-
Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, oh snap, caught the Roadrunner! Oh wait, never mind.
God damn it!
Close.
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander,
Yeah.
otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
Yeah.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
Why,
The guy
Jones?
that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry,
Say what now?
Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping toon abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives
That's
have
sad,
altered this
bro.
formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote.
That's fucking
In all
sad.
our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
Dude, that's fucking sad. He deserves a win.
The year was 1939.
He deserves a
War
fucking win.
raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the
Wait.
beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh,
wow,
no.
is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of
I'm
their
gonna look
names'
this up, too.
origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is,
Ugh.
let's say, very much
product
from the
of our time.
1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off
Yeah.
that little rat's face.
I wanna see him
Despite
get a
my
win
well-documented
once.
hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend.
Yeah.
Big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators.
They
They
are.
can run up to 30 miles per hour, leap 6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong,
Aw.
stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Yeah.
Tom has collected
Facts.
a
Oh, yeah,
crazy
facts.
assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household,
It's
like
pretty much
baseball
anything.
bats, lead pipes,
And guns! Lots and lots of guns. But
Lots
he's got
and lots of
luckier
them.
things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shed.
Oh,
or
I don't
the
know about
Rewind
that.
Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course.
Oh,
but
I
just
love
the cat
that
car.
movie.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his
Facts.
body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but
Oh.
little known cat
Oh,
fact,
oh,
he has
oh,
9
oh.
lives.
Oh, that
as
might be the
established
deciding
in the
factor.
episode Heavenly Puss.
This was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell.
What?
Where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore
They say
for a
cats
tune,
don't,
but there isn't
get
much of a
tortured
limit
in
to
hell.
what Tom
They
can
just
do.
like to watch.
He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the two characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in
Oh.
fact, say that many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun, and was blown up into a constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
Yeah.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day.
True.
Like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
What? What's that?
Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen,
Who?
battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain,
Is that some
leading the
con-
goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were
What?
even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious,
What the-
malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches
What the
encompass
heck is-
all of
what
time
are you even
and
talking
space.
about?
Banding together, these warriors use the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
While it may sound completely insane, it is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material.
What?
However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment,
You gotta be kidding
which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No.
Friendly
No.
rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
On my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Damn. I think Wile E
Guess
might be
what?
outmatched.
Death Battle has merch now.
That's right, Boomstick.
Yeah!
You can pick some up for yourself on our brand new website, deathbattle.gg.
I'm so
Just
happy
click
for
the
you guys.
merch tab at the top. We've got mugs, stickers.
I'm so happy you
shirts,
guys are up and
more.
running
I'm
again.
partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not a death note. See, it says so right on the cover.
Sure. There's also exclusive merch for website members, like my beer cooler, which keeps my beer nice and cold.
Ooh,
and
go!
I guess
Death
theoretically
Battle!
other beverages too.
I'm still
Then
rooting
there's
for
the
Wile E.
limited time
I've seen.
Over team, which
Guys,
won't be available
I'm
much
still
longer,
rooting
so
for
if you
Wile E.
want it,
I will
go
have
grab
you
it
know.
quick.
We'll be
I think he
releasing more
honestly
stuff throughout the year, so
Wile
check
E
back for
deserves this
updates.
win.
Picking up an
I
item or
don't
two
care
really
if the
helps
rule. I
support
don't care what
independent
Chuck
death
Jones
battles.
says.
We want to see a big thank you
Enough.
to everybody
There's a
that's already
moment
placed
when
an order.
enough is
Head over to
enough, and you just gotta give someone a
deathbattle.gg
W.
and a piece of death metal swag that's
Please
for you.
give him a W. I don't care if it's against the
All right, the
rules.
combatants are set, and we've
Some
run the
rules are
data
meant to be
through all
broken.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Go, Wile E! Ooh, oh wow. Oh wow, looks like they're going crazy. Mount Moose, asshole. Jerry can be a little asshole. Perpetuous Victimus. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Why, you little! Meanwhile, Meepus. Canis Smuckus. By the way, good luck in your lawsuit with Acme. I'm looking forward to seeing Coyote versus Acme next year. Get him, eat him. Do it. What the? Champion's choice it is. Are you constantly dead? Are you? Them's fighting words. Oh, right there, toe. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I should have seen that coming. What's Tom gonna do now? Grab your weapons, boys. Holy moly, it's a war zone out there.
Come on, you apes! You want to live forever!
I liked him better when he not to talk. Fire at will, Commander! Ooh, invisibility potion, clever. And he's already. Oh, they need to make me a bomb after that. Oh shit! Oh come on! Oh, that's just. Now what? Please work, Acme. Rush delivery. Oh. There we go. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's all of them. Looks like he's down to his last life, though. So, what kind of a name product did you get from Acme High Speed Top? Uh-oh. Now he's super speedy. Oh, this is gonna be it. Oh. Time out. Wait for it. Not even Tom can. Wait, of course he did. Oh, come on! Ooh! Run away! Wait, what? Oh shit, they were trying to escape. No, you were already getting on this one. Should have seen that coming. Oh! Lucky for him, let's see who's more durable. Looney DNA. Oh shit! He's going for the death! It's all come down to this. One, and this, and some of this. Wait for it. I think that... Oh, shit! I think that was his last life. Does this mean Wile E wins?
Wile E Coyote, super genius.
Yes! Wile E wins! Wile E finally wins! Yes! Guys!
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Yes!
Coyotes eat cats. I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly
I am
powerful,
so
they
happy.
weren't literal
Oh my
gods
God,
who
I'm
could
so
snap their
happy.
problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Okay,
We're strong
I
enough to
don't care.
contend
I'm
with
just happy.
universe-threatening phenomena.
Wile E finally got a
Comparing
win.
Wile E to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile E could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile E gets the edge in stats.
He
Wile's
does.
arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest
Yeah.
being the Looney DNA dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony
was
healing factor
outclassed.
moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have loony DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the dissolver works on any tunes, not just the loony ones, it should apply to Tom. But
Any
considering how
tunes.
much of a screw-up Wile E is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile E's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, yeah.
And Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile E's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile E's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
Where
What?
Wile E yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And
Oh, yeah.
scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire
Fuck the
history,
rules.
Wile E's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written
Oh,
for.
a loophole.
Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile E couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile E's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile E, whereas Wile E's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile E
No,
gave
boy.
one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile E Coyote.
I'm so happy for him.
Next time on Death Battle.
I'm so happy. Now let's see. Wait. Is that Deku? Oh. Ooh, Deku versus Miles Morales.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more
What's
Death Battle.
up,
Thanks for watching.
Danger? Oh man, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I am, for one, incredibly happy to see that Wile E. Coyote finally got a win in. He deserves it. Have you seen what he's been through with Warner Brothers? First they cancel his movie. They cancel his movie. Then they say they're gonna start the movie, release the movie. Then they say cancel it again, and ultimately Ketchup Entertainment has to buy it just so we can watch, just so we can see it without breaking into Warner Brothers and stealing the reel. No, seriously. Seriously, I was thinking of coming up with a whole text-based game where I would aim involving you stealing the reel of the film and just to spite Zaslav. I'm very I can be very pissed. I do not like that man. He is not. I do not like him at all. Okay. I am gonna go come down from my high. I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and I'm hopefully gonna be streaming tonight around 8. I have to see what I can get. Until then though, have a nice day. Me.